Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how the newly elected U.S. president going to affect the EV stocks like Tesla, NIO, XPENG and Li Auto. Today's news begins with Joe Biden winning the U.S. presidential election, and this could be great news for the Chinese market and the Chinese Yuan, and therefore it could also have a positive effect on the Chinese EV stocks like NIO, XPENG and Li Auto, as well as the US EV stocks like Tesla and Workhorse. I got more great news for NIO investor out there. With my recent research, the state of New Jersey Common Fund, they sold their Apple and Intel stocks and replaced it with NIO and Zoom stock in Q3 2020. According to not one, not two, but 8 analysts, XPENG could grow 385% in the next 12 months. And if you don't think this is possible, take a look at Tesla 1-year chart and NIO 1-year chart. And lastly, with Li Auto recent vehicle recalls, it could create a great buying opportunity for certain investors. Okay, so how many of you guys remember the ongoing US trade war against China? Well, let me remind you, last September, Trump slapped a 15% tariff on $112 billion of Chinese imports to the US, and that's following an increase of tariff on the $200 billion in Chinese goods, and from a rate of 10% to 25% in May of 2019. Now, under Biden administration, this is an article I found, he said that he would make China play by the international rule. His comments and likely multilateral approach are very different from Donald Trump. This approach of Joe Biden could have a huge effect on the relationship between the US and China. Why is that the case? Because I found another article about the prediction of Joe Biden winning had a positive effect on the Chinese currency. Of course, now that Joe Biden won the presidency, next week we could see positive effect on the Chinese stocks, specifically the Chinese EV stocks. And in relation to the EV market, one of Biden's stated objectives is to make the United States the leader in electric vehicle production and acceptance. It's safe to say that Tesla is definitely leading the EV market, with their autopilot and their frequent updates to their vehicles. And not only that, I just made a video recently about Tesla just received a massive order from a truck leasing company, and that deal could be worth up to $100 million. If you guys want to get more details, I just made a video about that. Go ahead and watch it here. So in my opinion, I see Tesla keep going up in the next couple of weeks, and by the end of the year, I could see Tesla reaching $600 a share. Next, I got some more great news for NIO. A new state of New Jersey Common Pension Fund D, the pension's largest by asset, sold Apple and Intel in Q3 of 2020 and bought NIO and Zoom stocks, guys. And of course, with this big of a stock trade, they have to file it in the Security and Exchange Commission. So I don't know the exact amount, but probably it's huge. This news, along with the launch of NIO 100 kilowatt hour battery pack, could push NIO to even higher. I believe right now NIO is around $41 a share. So keep an eye on NIO next week. Like I said, NIO is a Chinese EV company, along with Joe Biden winning. Like I mentioned earlier, this news could be great for NIO stock. Now let's talk about XPENG stock. I haven't seen this on any other channel, so I could be the first one, but according to this article I found on CNN Money, 8 analysts offering 12-month price forecast for XPENG with a median target of $169 and with a high estimate of $232 and a low estimate of $140. The median estimate represent a 385.78% increase from the last price of $34.83. Wow, guys, this is an insane prediction for the next 12 months. This is like, what, 4 times what it's currently is. But it's not impossible though. And if you take a look at NIO 1 year chart, it's what, close to 2,000%, and Tesla 1 year chart is 500+%. I'll put it up here. Like I said in my other videos, don't just use these analyst ratings as your main determining factor of purchasing a stock. Use it as one of your tools, because there are other factors like earnings, profit margin, like some of you saying in my comment. But for me personally, the reason why I'm bullish of this company is because it's being backed by Alibaba. And if you take a look at Alibaba ownership in XPENG, it is about 13%. And I'll go ahead and link a screenshot here of their ratio. They're only second to the CEO and founder of XPENG. He owns roughly about 25% of XPENG. With the great run up that NIO had, I mean, in the last 1 year, it went up like 2,000%. Yes, it is possible to, go up maybe another couple 100%. But you take a look at XPENG, currently their profit margin is way lower. They sold less vehicles, of course, because they, started selling the vehicle like a year later. Yeah, some of you guys are very smart. So again, I'm just a messenger. I just want to share this news with you guys, and this is also just for me so I can learn myself and look back and look at my past mistake. Anyways, I don't want to keep rambling about determining factor of buying a stock. You yourself as investors should do your homework and research, and remember to make calculated risk. And speaking of risk, for those of you who have higher risk tolerance, this could be a great opportunity for some of you to actually get into Li Auto, because I did some more research, and no, I'm not planning to invest in Li Auto anytime soon, but some of you done more research than me and you're in Li Auto. But here goes. According to an article I found on South China Morning Post, the car maker, started by serial entrepreneur Li Sheng in 2015, has delivered about 22,000 Li Ones. That's their first model. It's an SUV since the launch last September. As of October 31st this year, the model has been involved in 97 crashes, 10 of them involving the component that needs fixing, according to the company's data. They went on and said that, Li Auto is not the only company that had recall. Tesla had 10,000 Model X SUV and the Model S sedan in China, made between September 2013 and January 2018. So that's in the span of about close to 5 years. And that's because of the faulty suspension. NIO recalled about 5,000 of their ES8 electric SUVs after serial reports of battery fires last year. You can see these recall is not unusual. Yeah, nobody is perfect. With this negative news, the stock will go down, and next week, I don't know, it could go up. But if it keeps going down, some of you who have high risk, this could be a great buying opportunity, because it is the riskiest out of the bunch. But hey, no risk, no reward, right? For example, I took a major risk when I invested in NIO. I bought in a little bit after it went IPO. When it almost filed bankruptcy, it went down to like a little bit under $2. And that's when I bought in a lot of shares. And then earlier this year, I started to see it's picking up, and I bought some more. But the point I'm trying to make is, because I took the risk in NIO when, everyone was selling off. Currently, I'm up about 750+% with NIO, and now that risk that I took is paying off, and I'm planning to hold all these EV stocks for a long time, minimum at least 5 to 10 years. Anyways, this is just my research, and I just want to share with you guys. Hopefully some of you find it helpful. If you do, please drop a like on this video, as it really helps out my channel. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel as well. But what is your opinion? I shared mine, so I want to hear yours. What is your favorite EV Do you agree with me on some of the points that I made? If you don't, why? Thanks for taking time out of your day to watch my video. I appreciate it. We'll see you in my next video.